Hello, and welcome to Question and Answer Time, How to Do Q&A. In this lesson, you will learn important points and key phrases for asking and answering questions during a Q&A session. You will learn what to do as an audience member, as a presenter, and as a moderator. Let's start with being an audience member. As an audience member, it is important to say thank you to the presenter, introduce yourself, and ask your question. Let's see an example. Watch the audience member in the following video. Watch for these important points and key phrases.
Thank you for your presentation. My name is Yasu, and I'm a first-year student in the Sports and Health Science Department. I have a question. In your presentation, you said that we need 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. However, I usually sleep 5 or 6 hours, and I feel fine. Is 6 hours enough sleep?
Remember to say thank you, introduce yourself, and ask your question. Let's move on to being a presenter. As a presenter, it is important to invite questions from the audience, confirm the audience member's question, and confirm that you fully answered the audience member's question. Let's see an example. Watch the presenter in the following video. Watch for these important points and key phrases.
Does anyone have any questions? Yes, you over there.
Thank you for your presentation. My name is Yasu, and I'm a first-year. Is 6 hours enough sleep?
Thank you for your question. Your question is, you usually sleep only 6 hours, and you want to know if 6 hours of sleep is enough. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
To answer your question, 6 hours of sleep is not enough. You might feel okay after 6 hours of sleep, but you need at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night to be in the best condition. Does that answer your question?
Remember to invite questions from the audience, confirm those questions, and confirm that you answered the question fully. Let's move on to being a moderator. As a moderator, it is important to explain the Q&A rules, interrupt sometimes, help the presenter and the audience communicate. For example, sometimes you must act like a presenter, inviting questions. Other times you must act like an audience member and ask questions. Let's see an example. Watch the moderator in the following video. Watch for these important points and key phrases. Thank you for your presentation, Kyoko. That was great. I'm really excited to go to sleep tonight now, eh? If you have any questions, please raise your hands and we'll give you the microphone. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you for your presentation.
The moderator successfully explained the rules and invited questions from the audience. But let's see how the moderator interrupts and helps the presenter and the audience. Watch for these important points and key phrases.
Thank you for your presentation. My name is Yuka Suzuki, and I am a
I'm
first year.
sorry, but we can't hear you. Could you please speak a little more loudly?
Sorry, certainly. I have a question. In your presentation, you said that we need 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. However, I usually sleep 5 or 6 hours, and I feel really fine.
To answer your question, 6 hours of sleep is not enough. You might feel okay after 6 hours of sleep, but you need at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night to be in the best condition. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you. But I have one more question to ask.
I'm sorry, but that is all the time we have for questions. As you can see, the moderator has a big job. Did you see how the moderator explained the rules, invited questions from the audience, and helped by interrupting to improve communication? Now, let's see what the moderator does when there is no questions from the audience. Watch for these important points and key phrases.
Does anyone have any questions?
If you have any questions, please raise your hand and we'll give you the microphone. Does anyone have any questions about Kyoko or about the topic of sleep? Okay then, I have a question for Kyoko. In your presentation, you said that getting 8 hours of sleep is important. Why is that? Could you tell us more about why 8 hours of sleep is so important?
Sure. Getting 8 hours of sleep is very important because
Did you see what the moderator did? He asked questions just like an audience member. This helps create discussion, which is interesting for the presenter and the audience. In today's video, you learned how to do Q&A as an audience member, as a presenter, and as a moderator. Did you remember all the important points and key phrases? If not, go back and watch the video again. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.